race begins. Here we are, guys. Stint 2. Waiting for everyone to get up to the starting point. I believe it's coming out of the... I think you go through this corner and the next one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's like a line coming out. Yeah, it was that line coming out of the corner once you hit that line. Alright, so we got LMP Crispy, familiar face, he's double stinting. PSUK Jack, double stinting. Maybe Racing, back up to third. I knew Maybe Racing started towards the front, had some issues, ended up in 7th. I don't know if there was a crash or something. He's usually a little more consistent than that. Ludicrous Speed, veteran. I've seen this name around for years. Not sure what team he's on, but let's see what's the car. Driving for TMS. I love the lightning on this car too. It's a cool glow effect on it. Looks pretty sweet. And we got VNX Shoya, one of our newest members. This is his first race with us. And then we have OTR Phaser in the Hooters car. And TMS Amazed. And another glowing lightning TMS car. It's pretty cool looking though. From the side it almost looks like a banner to a website. Alright, we got AX4 Mikun driving the Ruby Lamborghini. Crunchyroll for the win. Yeah, I pay for Crunchyroll. Can't go wrong. Gotta get that HD, no ads, you know? And then rounding out the GT grid is NWR Danzilla. Let's see if he can help his team out a little bit here. I must have missed something. Something must have happened. Shohei's already back to 8th. Shohei using traction. Yeah. Shohei was in 5th, so I guess I switched off him, and I don't know how I missed it. I was probably looking at the car, and then it just went by him. Something like that, probably. Alright, let's go check out the new faces in the touring cars. Oh, this is what Nathan was driving? I don't think I ever looked at the side of this car. I like the fade on it. It actually looks pretty fire. Okay, EBT Valerius is double stinting. An OTR Eagle. That was the one that Ito-san was driving. OTR Elements. And the Motul Audi. Modal. SLS car. Is this like... If any of the SLS guys are around, is this like a SLS PTG collab, or like you guys teamed up for the race, sharing players or something? It's pretty cool. I asked it earlier, but I don't know if anyone was around to respond. Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's try to find some good racing. There's gotta be some nice pack racing going on. So let's see, GTs look kind of spread out right now. Shoya and Mikum. Let's go. I wanna go back to the touring cars. They look like they're a little tighter right now. This is probably a good pack to watch right here. Thanks, Brooksy. Appreciate it. It's always nice to see teams working together, because you know everyone's always trying to keep whatever competitive edge they can get. So generally, the relationship between teams can be pretty toxic sometimes. Teams trying to snipe players from one another. You know, maybe leaking tunes that aren't good. You know, a whole bunch of funny stuff. But you know, it's nice that that the community's kind of opening up a little more, and like we've been enemies for so long that now we're kind of becoming friends. So it's nice to see. Yeah, yeah, you got the pit mod. Who needs a driver mod when you got a pit mod? So you probably got Red Bull for your pit crew. He probably didn't buy Red Bull for his pit crew, so that's what you get. Gotta keep him hyped up. CB3 in the house. What's up, man? I'm gonna jump up here with where's OTR Eagle? Wait, what? Shoya's back here? Oh, Shoya must have hit. Well, this is interesting. I wanted to watch this pack anyways. So now we get to see it as the GTS to overtake. By everyone clean. Oh, nope. Yeah, he took that a little nice, I think. And they were not driving. They're all warmed up. These guys are dog fighting up here. Whatever, it's not the end of the world though. You just gotta get around these guys and get some open track. Alright. So let's jump on with OCR Eagle. Well, that was kind of some sketchy overtaking. So you definitely got to warm up to the race a little. It's alright, it's early. And he pit early, so now he's got plenty of open track. He's doing the Kurgan strategy. Yeah, he saved it. Smoking's bad, okay? Hey, you know, I appreciate it. I appreciate the consideration. There. Good to go. Why? What happened, Yami? Don't gotta be so hard on yourself just because you had a rough stint. You drive hard, man. You're gonna have mistakes sometimes. You drive fast enough to win, you're driving fast enough to crash. It's gonna happen. Happens to the best of us. Got a nice little battle going now. Ooh, some good driving. Aw, nice read. OTR Eagle's ripping it. I like how he's driving right now. Some good racing. Look at this battle. These guys are running doors like they're drifting. This gotta be so much fun for them right now. Like a foot apart. Oh, a little scrape, Nothing. They're all good though. Didn't hurt him too bad. Didn't like throw him offline. There wasn't much of a weight transfer. It was just a little scrape. Yeah. Dude, what's Yami talking about right now? I gotta pull up to Discord. Sorry, I was kind of dealing with some team stuff on the side there. Yeah, I actually just have like a normal keyboard, but my mic is really sensitive. It picks up like absolutely everything. Like I just was eating some cereal, so I muted the mic. Like that's gonna be way too loud. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. It looks like it. Alright. Yeah. Just had to deal with some things with my team for a minute. I'm streaming the race and at the same time managing 3 teams, so there's a few things I gotta juggle sometimes. So sorry about little breaks in the commentating. Also trying to sneak in a bowl of cereal because I'm starving and I want to keep my energy up for the day. Luckily these guys have been putting on a good show in the background. Let's check out The lead pack in GT. This looks really juicy. I've been missing it, so let's go jump in with these guys. PSUK Jack and LMP Crispy right back at it again. Rolling neck and neck. I presume for most of the stints will be the same, but we'll see how the last 10 minutes go again. Oh, see, Domi, I read your mind. I'm like, I gotta go check it out. These guys look good. Nova driving solid. It is Reese's Puffs. Domi, when was AWR founded? I do usually have Honey Nut Cheerios in there. Why, you like Honey Nut Cheerios, Drifts? Oh, Honey Nut Cheerios are great, yeah. Especially the milk after. They make the honey and the milk. It mixes really well. Yeah, the Reese's Puffs, again, I like the milk after. When was AWR started? Founded, started, began, born. Oh, nothing like a little Tokyo drifting in the pits. These guys showing that they can drive with style in the pits. That was beautiful. We just need that like, I'm not gonna sing it, but like that Tokyo Drift song. Get the bells ringing, little ding ding dings in the background. Well, they're a lot closer to each other than I am to them, so hopefully. And it looks good on this side. Oh, where is Jack? Okay, so Jack pit. Maybe Racing's net third. Crispy's still winning. Mazed. Let's jump in with the Mazed and see how his battle with Ludicrous Speed is going. What? I guess it's just because I'm streaming now, I'm starting to see all the names. Maybe that's what it is. I mean, I honestly didn't even get into like the competitive Forza scene until probably like 2 years ago. So I've always spectated like the FRC stuff, but I've never really been around a lot of it. So I'm still learning a lot of the different community members. Oh man, cereal. I'm just trying to get through this bowl real quick. It's a good time though. I'm so hungry. I didn't even see that happen, but it looks like something happened, and AWR Nova is now overtaken PSUK Jack and Crispy. Someone tells me this is something worth watching. And there's some other good battles on track too, mostly Eagle and Valerius. We'll stick with Jack for a minute and see how this develops. What does pipped crispy mean? Is that like you tapped him a little bit? What's a pipped? Or he passed him? He passed Crispy when he was coming out of the pits? Haven't heard that phrase. Alright. Jack and Crispy duking it out. Nova's pulling away. I think overtaking that touring car kind of slowed him up a little bit. Helped out Nova. Last race, these guys were content to just draft and run, like, just cruise control, basically. But now that Nova's in the mix, now these guys are really battling. That, or maybe the end of the race just woke them up when they finally started to actually battle a bit. Could be some interesting developments here as the lead GT pack comes to overtake some more touring cars. Ooh. Getting tight. It's gonna be fun. Oh, we got a roadblock up ahead. Ooh. How's he gonna navigate this? Touring car is trying to give him some room. Oh, he's gotta brake early, hold inside. That was a good line in general. Nismo trying to be nice. You're driving by everyone involved. Now that these guys are through and kind of spread out, I kind of want to go back to this touring cars group that looks like they're about to have some fun here. Oh yeah. Couple of tandems going on. 2 battles. Woo. Nice line, getting all that speed onto the straight. Tight. Ali Ray having a good drive. A couple of the SLS guys. e-brake? I don't think you want e-brake it on entry there. I'm assuming they caught the curb, but it kind of looked like an e-brake the way it reacted. Alright. This is already going Coca-Cola Mercedes touring car. It's pretty sick. Nice and bubbly. It looks really cool, but I don't know if I'd want to drive that. Because like the car just looks so busy and awkward on the part of the car that I'm staring at for the entire race. It's kind of distracting. I guess if you just look down the road or drive cockpit, it don't matter, but a little distracting to look at. At least if you're in a close follow. Yeah, we got the SLS boys cruising together. There's Shoya having a grand old time. Doing pretty good. I think he still has his early pit. He's trying to work his way back up. Jump on with Shoya real quick as he tries to work through the pack. SGR Amber, appreciate the follow. I just realized I've been on mute for probably like 10 minutes talking. I stopped and I was like, you know, I'm just gonna finish my cereal and now I can focus and I won't have to be on mute anymore. So we're good. But yeah, this is an interesting stint. The first stint, everyone seemed to be driving fairly intelligent, not battling unnecessarily, and there definitely wasn't any inter-team battling. This race, there's a couple of inter-team battles going on, and a lot more contact and chippiness, so which is interesting. I feel like usually teams have their veterans go first, and then you know, the follow-up stints, any of the stints after that. Like, I feel like the first stint and the last stint, usually you want like your ringers in there. So these middle stints, and I feel like that's how a lot of people do it, so these middle stints are more people that are newer, less experienced, so I feel like that's why you see some of the differences in strategy. They might not have as many enduros under their belt. Jump back in with some touring cars here. Seems like a nice little pack. And we got the other inter-team battle going on. They're not really battling too much right now. Looks like they're kind of cruising together, which is not a bad thing. Let them draft. Everyone needs a draft buddy. I'm gonna jump in. Alright, let's hop on with OTR Elements as he tries to track down AWR Nismo, who we saw going wide into the grass earlier. Nismo's still doing really good though, in third in the touring cars right now. And not far off a second, especially considering, I think it was more, I think he got bumped by a GT car actually, it wasn't really his mistake. But yeah, he's still doing good. Pretty big gap between first and second. AWR Nova really smashing the stint right now, putting up some good mileage. LMP Crispy back in 7th. Assuming Crispy pit, but then got stuck in traffic. The gap between him and first is pretty far. I guess from him and second ain't too bad. It's about a pit. Jump on with OTR Phaser as he tries to run down Mikum's Lambo. A little aggressive on the cut, but didn't hurt, didn't traction bog, so not the end of the world. I don't think that cut was advantageous. Did they not have traction? No. Surprised they're not using traction on the BMW. It's generally a car that you'd want to use traction on. It's faster with it. As long as you tune for it, of course. It's not bogging all the time. A little bog never hurt anyone because that's what traction control is there for. You're supposed to be able to hammer it earlier coming out the corner. If you don't see it activating a little bit, you're not pushing it hard enough. But you just don't want to hear the RPMs dipping and bogging. See how they navigate this situation. Looks like he's got plenty of time to get by. That was an interesting entry into the corner. Almost looked like the e-brake. I don't know, the car snapped in. Maybe they just have the front end really soft and it's really aggressive on the brakes. Definitely possible. That or they have it max min and the rear springs are way too stiff, so the car is really snappy and skittish. Which would explain why they'd rather have it without traction control, because it would just be bogging all the time, sliding everywhere. Yeah, the rear end of this car is way too stiff. They gotta lower the spring rate a good bit. It's got no grip mid-corner on the fast parts and on the transitions and maggots and beckets. There's a free tidbit for you if you're listening. Nice full lobby, everyone's still grinding. No big catastrophes yet. GT seems kind of spread out at this point. The closest people are Ludicrous Speed and TMS Amazed. They're not really battling though. I feel like they've kind of been around this distance for a little bit. Cruising around the track together. See, so we got OTR Eagle leading the touring cars, followed by the Valerius, and OTR Elements in third. SS Ali Ray really close. Got around Reaper and actually is pushing pretty hard. I was giving Ali Ray shit for I shouldn't say that, but I was chastising them for battling with their teammate, but really I guess their teammate should just let them by, because it seems like they've got a little more pace right now and they're actually pushing for position. So good drive so far by SLS Ali Ray. I love seeing the e-brake transitions. Yep. Shoya is in 7th. Let's see what Ali Ray's got though. Oh, hit that section right. Running down Elements. Element's car just doesn't look as stable. If anything, it looks too stable. It looks like it understeers. It really understeers on throttle and on entry. That car has they gotta e-brake it to get it around the track. Woo! A little deep on the brake zone by Elements. Ali Ray right on point. Putting pressure on, trying to get space to get around. It's a good race now. We finally found ourselves a compelling battle. Both drivers really pushing the cars. No one's really making a mistake. For a second, it looked like Elements was trying to give room, but I just think they went a little too wide. Setting up the corner. I don't think you actually want to come in from that wide on that corner because it makes you like it just makes you have to turn harder on the next part. The wider you come in on the entry, the more you have to turn in the second part. Jump on with OTR Gnome here. Gnome was supposed to be driving in the first stint, but had connection or hardware issues. Looks like they've resolved them. Gotta show the Tic Tac car some love. Jump in here with LMP Crispy. Got a little battle for second and third. The classic Crispy versus PSUK Jack. It's been a very spicy battle for pretty much 2 stints straight now. And looking up at the clock, we are almost 1 hour into stint 2. Cruising right along. I think my favorite part about this stint is that we had no restarts, which is very good. We had the maximum amount of restarts in the first stint, which kind of puts the whole lobby behind schedule. So luckily, everything's working, and it's a good stint so far. Whoever's lobby host right now should just be lobby host for the rest of the race. Even if they're not driving, just like pull over like AMS Turismo did at Spa and just let them host the lobby and watch. Hopefully they find a good vantage point like Turismo did and they can have Turismo cam again, or whoever's name it is, have their cam. Watch from their vantage point. damage on the front. Looks like they've had some fun. This car has been through the ringer. It's got damage on all sides. Crispy's been pushing this thing. A touring car up ahead. Jack's trying to get around. He's going to have to pass on the inside in turn 1 here. Oh, he got around him in time. I don't know if he was able to set the corner properly and carry the speed. It doesn't look like it. Crispy just sending that entry and hoping the touring car doesn't kill him. A touring car could have taken the inside and just assumed he was going to go out a little wider and hit him, but luckily they didn't and they let up. So good sportsmanship. Let's pop on with maybe racing. See how his race is going in the BMW. I don't know what's up with maybe racing. He's driving really good in the last race, I believe, in Spa. And seems to be having some trouble in this one. Started in 3rd both of these stints and is falling back to 7th. This is a pit strategy thing. You just pit? You see. No, I wouldn't say so. Alright, let me see for you, Dommy. Alright, so Crispy is a little deeper into the pit cycle, but they're all pretty much on the same number of pits. For 2nd and 3rd. Let's jump on with the GT leader AWR Nova and see how Nova navigates the pack of touring cars coming up in front of him. So I guess Nova Pitwell is looking at Discord. Let's jump back on with Crispy and check out the battle with Jack. Oh, I want to see this battle going through the touring cars. Let's jump on with Jack real quick. Hey, what's up, Anonymous? Food for the win. It did. It was one of the better battles on the track. For the most part, it was pretty much you guys going back and forth, and then PSUK, Jack, and Crispy. Those are the two main ones. Now we got Nova in the mix and GT. And Valerius is just kind of cruising. AWR Nismo kind of gaining. Yeah, OTR Eagle's really really killing it this race. I think I got some good clips. Jump in with Nismo here. Watch as Nismo tries to gain distance on Valerius, and PSUK Jack tries to overtake them. This will probably be a little sketch because I assume that Nismo is pretty focused right now and might not see Jack coming. So it was a good time for Jack to pass for sure. Jack nosing in. Woo! God, this is tight. What a drive by everyone. I can't believe they didn't crash there. Jack almost went right across the bumper of Nismo here. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that I have this much energy after sleeping 3 hours. I had a whole bunch of crap to sort out with my team, and I still had to set up the stream and get this ready, so I was pretty busy last night. Alright, less than a half hour left in the stint. Not a lot of time for people to make moves and gain distance on each other. Oh no. Commix after is about to get lapped. Can't move away from this battle though. Getting chippy. Guys are earning every inch right now. Whew. That would have been a tough spot to contact. I see the thing on the roof. I don't know what it is. It's got some wreath around. It's like a symbol with like a wreath around it. Oh, okay, it's a Japanese character. Jump on board with PSUK Jack and the bumper cam. Woohoo! This is pretty fun. Imagine driving like this. have no idea what my car is doing. You can definitely see all the bumps in the road. Alright, there is not one battle in GT. Oh, Nismo and Valerius. Alright, we found ourselves a battle. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is the good stuff right here. Hey, Owned, are you watching the stream right now? You in here? Okay, Owned is in here. Alright, so hopefully Owned is paying attention. I was talking about so Owned, this corner right here. You come into this corner and you'd always be coming into it wide because you were like braking late. See, TMS, they should be in a Mercedes. Let's see how he comes into it. A lot of the Mercedes have the same issue. Yeah, so he broke a little earlier and caught the inside curve and like didn't brake super early, but that was pretty good. If you brake too late, you just go in deep, lose a lot of speed, coming wide, and you're just like making the track longer. You want to brake early enough that you can come into that curve on the inside, and gives you a good setup into the carousel coming out. Back to the battle between Nismo and Valerius. Oh. Not much room between them. Crispy and Jack are racing pretty hard right now. Oh. And AWR Nova is killing the stint. I just want to say though, remember the whole Mercedes needs to be nerfed, Mercedes is OP? Look at this McLaren smashing these two Mercedes right here. These guys are winning the last race. Look who's beating them. Not a Mercedes. Just saying. McLaren is nice. Where'd the battle go? Oh yeah, Jackson and McLaren too, actually. So first and second in B lobby is McLaren's right now. Oh, we got some action with Ludicrous Speed and Shoya. Shoya is back up to 5th. Oh, see that owned? Yeah. A little deep on the brakes, so because when you come into it wide, it just means you have to turn harder for the second part. So if you can stay more inside, you have a lot more slip angle into the second part of that corner. Kind of like how the TMS guy is here that we're watching, what he did. Yeah. Well, these Mercedes seem to be evenly paced. Doesn't seem to be a lot of change in the gap between them. Got OTR phaser and see how this battle is going. Champagne and Mikum as they're boosting the other touring car. Yeah, that touring car was pulling out of that corner. Ooh, here comes phaser. That was pretty hairy for a minute there. Turn the light on here. Alright. A little more sunlight in here, help wake me up. There we go. That's a lot better. Well, they're keeping it tight. And Zilla really struggling to find room to get around. Kind of stuck in behind OTR elements there. NWR car having a tough race so far. Maybe this is why they thought the Mercedes was overpowered. See if the Hooters car, driven by OTR Phaser, can catch up to Mikum and the Lambo. And the Ruby Lambo. Sweet paint job by Insomniac. Oh, what's up here? Crispy and Jack back at it again. What is that, Florida? Get out of here. No. I'm surprised that LMP car didn't pull on the McLaren down the straightaway there. Kind of. McLaren's must be geared pretty short. I think it's got some power. Putting the power down real well. Really good first two turns, a little late on the brakes into the hairpin. A little wide on that one, but not bad. Red Eagle just kissed the bumper on LMP's car. Luckily didn't unsettle it though. With SLS Reaper for a minute and check this battle out. While we watch this, I'm gonna go grab some more coffee. Oh, yeah, look, we only have 6 minutes left in the stint too. Be right back. Coffee. What did I see? This anything good? Nova with a huge lead. Doing really, AWR team right now is doing really good. LMP, Crispy, and Jack pretty much running in tandem again. Shoya in 5th, Amazed in 4th. Ludacris in 6th, maybe racing in 7th. Mikum in 8th, Phaser in 9th, Denzel in 10th. OTR Eagle winning that. The touring cars, Valerius 2nd, Nismo 3rd, Ali Ray 4th, Elements 5th, Reaper is 6th, 7th is Moogsy, 8th Red Eagle, 9th is No, and 10th is Commix After. Seems like they're about to get lapped. What are they doing on the pitch cycle? No. Yeah, it's 3 minutes left, so they're definitely not pitting. Yeah, orange tires. How's the person behind them in first? Yeah, Elman's got way more tire. Our Eagle. Let Eagle go. Eagle's been smashing it. In the Civic, no less. Aw, that's awesome. Gotta love seeing the Civic out there doing work. Less than 3 minutes to go. Get off this damage indicator. So we got the leader in touring cars about to overtake and lap the last place car in touring cars. And at the same time, the last place car in GT is coming to overtake both of these guys. So we'll see if everyone makes it out in one piece. Oh, mix after. Blue flagged nicely. Let the leader through without any fuss. Good racing etiquette by the Commix squad there. I believe that's the French team. Or another French team. I don't know if any of the Kimmix boys are in the chat, but After's doing alright. You know, they gotta find some more pace eventually, but so far it looks like they got pretty good race etiquette. Shows that they have pretty good awareness on the track, they're paying attention, keeping it clean, so they're driving safe right now, but it could be better eventually, put some time in. Learn the lines. Oh man. I feel like this Honda shouldn't be carrying so much more speed through this section. They're way over braking and Maggots and Beckett's in that BMW. I feel like that's why they're so far back. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end of race. I was a little late on the timer, but we're close. I just looked up and saw 10 seconds, so I was a little off on my countdown, trying to sync up with it, but you know, that was a great stint. And it looks like AWR Nova, not that there was any doubt, but won by a fair margin in the GT class. Second place is PSUK Jack, followed closely by LMP Crispy. TMS Amazed in fourth. Fifth is VNX Shoya.